season is almost upon us, and today I have the new Intense Powder to Cream blushes by Chanel. These are creamy and beautiful, and I cannot wait to show you what they look like. Let's get right into today's video. This is more of a pop-up type of collection. It is not part of the fall collection per se, but I think that these blushes are much nicer than what they have in the fall collection. Even though the fall collection does contain two blushes, one of them is a lavender and the other one is more of a coral shade. I personally have had enough of coral shades. I think over the summer season we've had so many coral blushes. Beautiful, but I don't want them to carry on onto the fall and winter season. A little embossment on the fall season blushes are beautiful, but I'm not really too excited about them, so I think I'm gonna pass up on them. And this is why I purchased 3 out of the 5 blushes that came out in this particular collection. Now these are a cream to powder formula. This blush collection includes 5 high impact lasting shades, and these are supposed to be a long lasting with 12-hour wear, as well as a comfortable type of intensity buildable color. Chanel says that these have a blurring type of effect, and I would believe that because anytime you have more of a creamy type of blush that turns into a powder feel, usually that cream portion of it gives you more of a hydration, a blurred type of effect. So I absolutely love that. The first shade that I picked up is Rose Radiant. This one is a gorgeous shade. And just look at these blushes. They are so intense and beautiful, perfect for the fall and winter season. Rose Radiant is described as a warm rosewood, and this is so gorgeous in the pan. These feel really nice. It's not quite a cream. It does feel more like a powder, but a more soft type of powder. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch these. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, look at how intense this is. And then of course it can be built up. The next shade that I picked up is Rose Ardent. And this is more of a true rosy tone. It is also very gorgeous. Ardent is more of a soft bluish pink. And here's a swatch of Rose Ardent next to Rose Radiant. So you can definitely see that Rose Ardent is more of a soft pink shade, and then Rose Radiant is definitely a rosewood. The last shade I picked up is Beige Eclatant. This one is a gorgeous beige shade. I don't usually pick up beige shades in blushes, but this one just looked absolutely stunning and definitely something that I would wear on a daily basis. Beige Eclatant is a peachy beige. I love this twist of peach for the fall and winter season, so it's not all out peach like we see in the summer season. This has more of a beige type of undertone. And here we have a swatch of Beige Eclatant next to Rose Radiant and Rose Ardent. All 3 shades are so stunning, very different. The other 2 shades that I did not pick up are Rouge Franc. This one is a luminous raspberry red, and then Grenat Profonde. This one is a more garnet type of shade. So those 2 I skipped, but the 3 that I picked up, I just could not resist. And I also knew that I wasn't planning on purchasing the blushes in the new fall collection, so I just splurged on these ones. I'm going to start off with Rose Radiant. This is the Rosewood shade. And I'm just using my blush brush, just going into the color. All right, just going lightly to start off with and then building it up. These do have a rose scent to them, so if you don't like scented products, unfortunately this does have that rose type of scent. This is normal for Chanel. Usually most of their blushes have that rose type of scent. This is definitely buildable. So pretty. Fall is my favorite season, so I just absolutely love the warm tones in blushes. And here's a close-up of the blush. This is really stunning. Using the other side of my blush brush, I'm going into the next shade. This is Rose Ardent, and just applying it to the other side of my cheek. This is definitely more pink. I am applying a lot more than I usually do. I just want to really show you that color and what it looks like. A lot of you have told me in the comments that you're not really seeing the shades on my skin, and that's usually because I really like to apply just the way I would on a normal day-to-day basis, but I do realize that sometimes that doesn't get relayed over on camera and you really want to see that color. So I am applying more than I usually do, just so that you can see the color and also see what it looks like on the skin. I also don't really like to apply too much blush on my cheeks per se. I like to go up a little bit higher, but again, just really want to show you that color. Apply just a little bit more of Rose Ardent. And then Rose Radiant. You could definitely see how this blush blurs the skin. Looks really pretty. Both of these are perfect for the fall season. Just showing you both shades at a different angle, a little bit more farther away. And they are very pretty. Again, outside of my comfort zone, I usually don't apply blush like this. I just love applying kind of simple type of makeup, something that I would wear on a day-to-day basis. But I'm gonna go ahead and take these off, and then we're going to try the beige blush. I just removed both blushes. Now let's get into Beige Eclatant. And this is the Peachy Beige. So just using a clean brush. I don't think I actually have a shade like this in my collection. That's a beigey type of peach. They're very interesting. Now none of these have a shimmer in them, so when I swatch them and also looking at them in the pan, they don't have any shimmer. I almost was not going to pick this one up. I'm glad I did. I love how these can be built up as well. So even though they claim to be intense, and even though they are, but they're buildable, and you can apply them in a more sheer type of way. Very stunning. And here's a closer look of Beige Eclatant. A really pretty peach beige. This one's actually really easy to wear. There's all three blushes. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment below, positive or negative. Let me know what you think about these blushes. I think these are very pretty. I love the feel of these blushes and I love the way they apply. I love that cream to powder type of formula, and I love the fact that they do last on the cheeks. Now I haven't tried that aspect of them, but in future videos I definitely will let you know how they wear throughout the day. Compared to the blushes that are going to come out in the fall season collection, I think these I would prefer more. I think that the formula is better. The blushes in the fall season collection, especially the lavender one, just feels like it won't even show up on my skin tone. It might look better on lighter skin tones. And then that peachy blush, I definitely think that the peachy blush in this collection, the Beige Eclatant, I think this one is going to be prettier, especially with the eyeshadow palettes that are going to come out this fall season. Now, this fall season, Chanel is going to be very different, really unique. I feel more of a Halloween vibe going on. I definitely am going to purchase both of the eyeshadow palettes. If you follow me on Instagram, I did create a poll recently regarding this purple palette where I asked whether or not you want to see more of a wearable type of look or more a glam look. And most of you did say you want more of a wearable look. So I definitely know why, just because when you see this palette, you think, how in the world am I going to wear a purple palette like this that also has a green. I do have a look in mind, so be sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already. I am definitely looking forward to get this fall collection. A lot of really interesting pieces in this collection. I think that people are either going to absolutely hate it or love it. So yeah, something I wasn't really expecting from Chanel this fall season. As for the blushes, this is what you expect from Chanel. This is a sturdy collection. I think that if you love Chanel, if you love blushes, if you love more creamy formulas, but also kind of something that is unique, that transitions into a powder and has that blurring effect, then you will definitely love these. And that is my review for you today of the new cream to powder blushes by Chanel. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you are thinking about any of these blushes, then I hope this video made it easier for you. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. The fall season is almost here and there will be new fall content coming your way very soon, so be sure to subscribe and also hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.